Howdy all, gonna kill two birds with one stone here. So I've got a market update I need to place or make for you lovely traders, and also tweaking an existing entry order. But also I've had a few emails saying, or of non-trading or traders not in our community that are curious of what the updates are like. So this is gonna go to YouTube as well. So I won't be revealing too much. So don't worry, we're not gonna share any trade secrets. Couple of things. So first of all, this is obviously the public trading account that we have, and the other day, well no, last night we had a bit of a random spike which stopped a few of our trades out. So if we just quickly run a quick report of so we can find the trades that were bombed out last night. Was it last night? Yeah, it was last night. Because it just bombed out three trades, and we're down 0.75% of the total account with these trades. And I just wanted to quickly have a little look-see at what went wrong. So first of all, if we go back to the Telegram that we posted out the other day, so a bunch of these have activated. And so obviously the first one we're looking at is Aussie Looney, which we placed and then it got bombed out. So long story short, these levels here are these blue lines here. So if we just zoom in a bit, so we're trying to catch a bit of a bounce off a potential trend line here. Something like so, but it was a bit more than that. But long story short, we got in at this level here as it was coming back down in this red candle here. So we started shorting it here, and we had a stop here. Now obviously that random spike literally whizzed up, stopped us out, and yeah, as I've put here, it's too early to tell whether it's going to continue bouncing down. I mean, it could very well just be attacking this line here, and it could be a bit of a fake out, but hey ho, shit happens. That's 0.25% down the drain, but I am not too fussed. The next one was euro dollar. So let's have a look at euro dollar. Where is the Telegram? So here, where is it? That's what we did. 30 pip stop, catching a bounce off the downwards trend line. So again, another pretty simple trade. So let's see what happened with that. So euro USD. Yes, so this is one which in hindsight I was too greedy. I wanted so yeah, I saw, what did we put on the video? Catching a bounce off the downwards trend line, yeah, and also I had this topping formation, this really cruddy head and shoulders that I was sort of looking at with this support. But long story short, I wanted to short it, so we got short. So the market is down here. I put an entry sell order here for a potential pullback. We got in, and then it basically, in one swift movement, it just stopped us out straight away. Now, when I was placing that trade, I really did want to put the stop here above the double O level here. Remember, my overriding principle when placing stops is that you need to place your stop loss in a position whereby if it's activated, it negates the original premise of the trade. So what that means is if you get stopped out, it nullifies the idea of the trade setup, and it will stop you from trying to go back in. But here I had it a bit tight because I wanted a slightly higher position size. It was only this is a 0.1% risk, I think. I can't remember. Yeah, and I elected to go just above the 5-0, and yeah, we got stopped out. So if I had put the stop which my gut was telling me to place, we'd still be in this trade and we will break even at this point. But hey ho, yeah, too greedy. And the next one was gold. Gold. So where is so here, in fact, it wasn't this bunch. Where was it? It was this single lonely trade. What was I doing on that trade? Howdy all, just a single trade should be. So what was I looking at? Yeah, so it was this topping pattern here. So I said that it could be a potential triple top. We're just catching a potential bounce. And what has happened? So we put an entry sell order here, And again, one fell swoop, triggered us in, stopped us out straight away. Even if I was a bit more loose with my stop, we still would have got bombed out. So yeah, with things like this, it's best to not get caught up in the, oh, what was that? Why did it happen? Why blah blah blah. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. It could have been anything. It could have been a Donald Trump tweet. It could have been Kim Kardashian falling over in the street. It really doesn't matter. At the end of the day, we're always using probabilities, and some will, some won't. So what next? And that's why risk management is the thing that makes you profitable, not your entry and exit. So they're the three ones that bombed out. But the thing is, all of the setups that we're doing, all the entry orders, etc. I naturally hedge stuff. Okay, so it's all about the winners running them. So as you can see here, we've got a fair bit floating, so about 900 quid floating profit. So let's have a look at this. So even though we lost 3 of the trades, it's bumped up a few of our existing trades. So if we have a look at one of the previous videos I put out on when I was talking about Deutsche Bank. So basically Deutsche Bank is a bit of a basket case. It's going to go to 0. Well, maybe. We also placed a trade at the back end of this, and it was Euro Swissy. And
so what I
basically
want to do,
rising compression.
Yeah.
Wanted to short
Stop.
it, get on top of
0.25.
here. So that's what we did.
See you soon.
That's the entry order.
Oh yeah,
I was
don't
aiming
forget
for a bounce off this
to
level here. And if we have a look, if we go on to Euro Swissy, and that's what's happened. So with this one, it bounced off this level, pinged us in beautifully at the top of this compression, and then spat to the downside, and this is now running away nicely. So the stop is here. So what I'm actually going to do is lock in a bit of profit, taking some risk off the table. So this was, yeah, so I've just basically locked in the 1R there. And we got a fair bit of protection before we stopped out. So that's Euro Swissy. So happy with that. Gonna let that run. We'll trail that. Dollar Loonie. Let's have a look. Wait, I keep pressing the wrong freaking button. Dollar Loonie. Again, we got pinged in on the nice pullback up here, so we got in nicely. The market's starting to run away. I've already basically, yeah, I've basically again taking the risk off the table, and yeah, locked in a tiny bit of profit, but still got plenty of room for this trade to breathe. What's next? Dollar Swissy. Bit of a mess, this one. Again, the bigger picture is the big compression, a bit like Euro Swissy, but on a bigger scale. It's gone to the downside. We never got filled with the trades up here, which is fine. So we're catching it on the breakout to the south. So we're in on here, and it's now starting to move in profit. What I am going to do is start mitigating a bit of the risk. I'm just going to move the stops just above the 5-0 level there. Still plenty of room, but again, we're taking a lot of the risk off the table there. And that's that. So we've got Euro, Pound. Yeah, I'm getting quite bullish on the Pound now. I really do believe a lot of the bearishness of the Pound has been priced in. Anyone that is shorting the Pound because of Brexit has already shorted or is shorting. I don't think there's anyone else left to short the Pound, and all of the pessimism is baked into the price. So I think I'm quite bullish on the Pound at the moment. So as we saw here, caught the top of this Euro Pound trade. The low baller didn't trigger, so I'm just going to delete this baby. And yeah, so this is falling over nicely. I mean, it could very well bounce off this 21 EMA, but I am quite bearish. I know a lot of people going, oh, we got the golden cross, but yeah, this is quite a choppy. It's quite overextended at the moment. So yeah, going to be trailing this, leaving the stop as it is at the moment. I just want it, yeah, I'm just going to give it a few more days before I move the stop. Ideally, I'd like to move it back above this 5-0. Just want to give it a bit more space, but yeah, I'm bullish on the Pound at the moment. Over time, we'll be putting a few positions in. French CAC, FRA 14 FXCM. Again, we're trying to catch a bit of a top. Yeah, it's been underwater for freaking however long. What was it? The 21st of June. We've been in this for almost a month basically, and we're break even ish because even though this trade's in profit, this one isn't. So what was this? Minus 21 quid. 50 quid up in this. Yeah, and the reason why, so position sizing is everything. So because the low baller got triggered in, we have a higher position size, same risk. I'm actually inclined, sort of tempted to bail out this one early, but this could very much roll over back down to sort of these levels here. So again, this just needs a bit more time. And then we've got some younger trades here. The Aussie, these are barely just triggered. Aussie Kiwi, Aussie Yen. Shorting these. Let's have a look. Aussie Kiwi. Yeah, that triggered. Still only just triggered. And Aussie Yen, just need to give it a bit more time. So this is, we're going long in the Aussie in this one. So yeah, this is diametrically opposed. So here we are shorting Aussie Yen. So we're shorting the Aussie here. But this does not mean that Aussie is going to fall against everything else. They're all completely different seesaws. So here we're actually going long in the Aussie. Catching this breakout above this resistance. So again, need more time, see these play out. And the last one, pound. Yeah, so we're short. In fact, we're shorting the pound here, even though fundamentally I'm bullish. We're still in for this trade. We're shorting it, but again, yeah. Oh yeah, and the trade I want to place is Euro Aussie. We've already got some entry orders here. And yes, I know we're shorting it and it is going up, but I think we are catching. I do believe that we could start seeing the rollover of the Euro Aussie here. So what I want to do is simply just tweak these entry orders, and I want to move this one down just below the 00 here, anticipating a potential pullback, and then this one here just below the 50. So there we go. Happy with both these, and yeah, see you soon. Toodles. Bye.